let's hit passive every day. I think we're gonna do a great job.
No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. This was a phrase that I heard a few times when I was little that at first I must admit was hard to accept, was hard to swallow. But as I accepted it, it really opened up the world for me. And this is something I need a lot of you guys to understand is nobody's coming to save you. This world is not a fair place. It never has been. I've never expected it to be. And thankfully, at a young age, I accepted the fact that no one was going to immediately come and save me. I had to. I had to put in the work and start helping myself. Because I understood that the world was not a fair place, I understood that my reality was my responsibility. Now, responsibility is not to be confused with fault. If you were to open your door and there's an infant on your front porch, the baby being there is not your fault, but what happens next becomes your responsibility, good or bad. Now, the reality is when we look at our world, we look in the mirror and we see what our reality is, it is our responsibility to accept it and change it if we are unhappy with where we are or where we're headed in life. And we can't expect somebody to come save us, give us a dream job, give us a check, pay our bills, and undo some of the bad decisions that we might have made to end up where we are. Now, here's the liberating thing, though. When you understand that the responsibility for where you are, where you've been, and where you're going all lies on you, well, that's actually pretty empowering, if you ask me. Because of that, you now have the power to change that trajectory. There's a great book by Jocko Willink and I believe Leif Babin called Extreme Ownership that I really admire, and I really add that practice to my everyday life. Extreme ownership in terms of taking ownership for the things in your life, understanding that you could lead up the chain of command, lead down the chain of command, you lead your life, you lead your decisions, and you set boundaries along the way to get there. When you understand where you are in life, where you want to go, and you have that intentionality and that drive, and you take the responsibility to do so, you get a better picture of how to get to where exactly you want to get. You become better equipped to handle those situations. It's just like somebody pushing their own car on the side of the highway. People are more inclined to help somebody that's helping themselves. So yes, no one's automatically coming to save you, but by helping yourself, you just might, in essence, find a hero, find a savior. But it all starts with you first taking those steps to help yourself, understanding where you're going. If you're hitchhiking or you're pushing your own car and I pick you up and you don't know where you're going, I can't take you to your destination. I might just drop you off at the nearest gas station and you're in the same situation that you were in just a few moments ago, just a little bit farther down the road. The reality is, if you want to get to somewhere in life, if you want to accomplish big goals in life, you're going to have to take the responsibility and start putting the habits and the routines and the actions into motion. And in doing so, the path will start unraveling itself. You'll start finding where to go. You'll start finding the connections to make. You'll start finding the communities and the rooms to be in, because a lot of people are focused on A, B, C, D, all the way up to Z, that they don't go to B. But sometimes the picture doesn't become clear until you take the first steps. You go from A to B, you figure out B to C, and then maybe find a mentor that can take you from C to Z, which will help you save time and money. At the end of the day, no one's coming to save you. And I don't say that to demoralize you. I say that to empower you. I say that to motivate you and hopefully encourage you to take responsibility for your life, pick up those tools, build the life you want, build a life for you, your family, your friends, and go out there and be a modern man.